Hi, it's Christina. I'm here to give you some wonderful information about the way that your shoulder and arm are attached to your body, in the hopes that this will help you in your training, especially around shoulder joint stability and health. So I'm going to be the first to admit that the information I'm about to give you right now is sort of a simplified version. If you're interested in learning more about myofascial trains, I highly recommend this book by Thomas Myers, Anatomy Trains, and you can find his website at anatomytrains.com if you really want to nerd out in depth on the way that muscles are connected throughout the body. But this is just a simplified version. It's to try to help you understand a little bit about how shoulder movement works and the way that the muscles are connected and how the movement is connected. So I have painted upon my body both the inside and outside lines of muscles. So we tend to think of muscles as being separate entities that work independently of each other, but the reality is that the muscles in our bodies all are smooshed up against each other and they're connected, especially in the ways that the tendon from one muscle is attached to the tendon to another muscle, so that when muscles contract, they pull on each other. And that's part of how the body works together. And it creates these meridians, lines through our body that help everything work and balance each other out, or not work and not be balanced if those lines aren't working properly. And oversimplification, but it works. There are two lines that connect the arm to the body. There is the inside line here and the outside line. I have done the inside line in red, the outside line in green, because those were the makeup colors I had left over from my zombie makeup. So the inside line starts up here in the pectoral muscles that connect to your sternum and up here in the acromion process. And these muscles will come down and connect through the front of the shoulder into the biceps and down through the forearm to the muscles that move your thumb. And so we take it all the way down to the thumb. And this line of muscles here tends to be one that is overworked. We do a lot of work forward in the body. We're always going forward, forward, forward. And we like to do our bicep curls and our push-ups. And the pecs tend to get really tight because of our forward rotated posture when we're vulturing over our desks and our phones. So this line tends to be a little bit too strong and tight for its own good. And the opposite of this line is the outside line. Now the outside line starts in our upper back with the muscles around the scapula that attach the scapula and pull it in and support it on the upper back. And then that will connect down through the outside of our deltoid, the back part of the deltoid, and the back part of the rotator cuff into the triceps, which is the muscle that straightens our arm, again through the forearm, and this attaches down to the muscles on the pinky finger and also through the back of the hand that will do this with your hand. So this is the outside line. So the inside line and the outside line work opposite each other. The inside line pulls your body forward and in, the outside line pulls your body open and out. And the problem happens when this inside line is so tight and overworked and the outside line is relatively weak. And that imbalance creates this tightness here that pulls us forward. I bet that looks really cute, the corset. I do this, sorry, corset. And we then have a great deal of difficulty accessing our shoulder flexibility, and as well as our upper back and even our neck flexibility, because these lines do affect the position of the neck. So if you have a great deal of difficulty extending through the throat and really dropping the head back, that could be, again, tightness through this inside line. So a lot of the exercises in the Shoulder School DVD are about trying to strengthen and access and make friends with this outside line, the green line. So green, go, red, probably already have a lot of red. So that's what this is about. And the next video in the series is just giving you a simple series of exercises that are about finding and strengthening the outside line. So watch that next. Thank you.